Listen. Yeah. Yes, God. Get that out of there. Okay, listen. I'm a little late to this party right now because we're supposed to be talking about RuPaul's Drag Race season 18, episode 15. For the she done already had hers is of the RuPaul-A-Paruza lip sync for the $50,000 for all the babies who are not going to the finale, right? Okay, boom, cack. Prior to the start of this stream, I couldn't hear how I sounded. The microphone wasn't working. I then put the microphone back on again. We reset this computer 3 times. I'm like, oh my God. So prior to even just starting this, it didn't sound like I had sound. So I was like, I don't know if this is going to be one of those days or whatnot. Because as you can tell or have seen, I haven't made a video for YouTube this week until today, based on some issues YouTube had where they dropped my stream in the middle of the week and I wasn't able to recover it. So I had to delete it. I had to put all my attention into Patreon. Plus, I was out in the streets basically looking for a job and have been a very busy man. So please forgive your boy for a little bit of a sit back week for me. I had to hit the ground, or I should say the pavement. I had to hit it hard and hit it running. So because I got a lot on my plate, but I'm back. And of course, this being the second to last episode before we get that nasty All-Stars preview, you know it's coming. You know it's coming. Mind you, we're already almost the middle of April. You know All-Stars is going to be in May. They normally do a sort of 3-week to 4-week, roundabout, if you will, of, oh, when is it? It's about to be. It starts there. So I don't think we'll be getting a beginning of May All-Stars, whatever number that's supposed to be again, but we're probably going to get it middle of, end of May, because they normally give us about a 3-week break in between. So there is a press run. There are new videos posting. They try to get us amped up, and I'm assuming it'll be on Paramount Plus like it has always been. So that's a great segue into my links, if you will. But yeah, I will be doing some things in between on the channel, covering shows that I cover on Patreon. I was also given a great idea of, Matt, start clipping some of those reactions into the shorts on your channel. Again, it sort of adds a little more going on here while I'm also doing some things in the background. But yeah, I got some stuff planned for the channel, so don't go anywhere. I mean, a lot of people have already left, but don't go anywhere for those of you who are loyal to the cause, and I thank you. So all of my links are available in the About section of this YouTube channel. You can find that all in the Linktree link. It is available for your consumption. Just click on that sucker to take you ready to go. Instagram, X, all the rest of it. There it is. I do reactions on Patreon for as low as $2 a month. Go ahead and jump on over to that Patreon. I cover multiple shows and soon to bring some of those shows to the YouTube atmosphere. But right now it is All Her Fault, Interview with the Vampire, are Patreon exclusives, as well as Jury Duty. It's on Amazon. Wow, what a show. And then also House of Villains and RuPaul's Drag Race. That is 5 shows I'm covering on Patreon, as well as Devil Wears Prada is back on our Monday matinee movie list. So this Monday I'll get the Devil Wears Prada video that I was planning to do. Thank you, HBO Max, for putting it on the menu. But yes, Euphoria starts next week, actually Sunday. So yes, I will be doing reviews on this channel of Euphoria, and I also will be doing reactions on my Patreon. I do not have high hopes for this upcoming season of Euphoria. I will try my damnedest to not be cynical the entire time I talk about it. They will not be a live video. I will be doing edited videos for Euphoria, because a lot of people have been complaining about me being long-winded, and even though when I do the edited videos they don't even show up, it's like, at least did what you asked me. So but I am trying to move into a different format there, so there'll be some edited videos coming up with Euphoria season whatever that is. I'm still waiting on the pink. P-Valley to come back. Where you at? We've been waiting, stars. But I'll be covering that on the channel. I do have a P.O. box currently for right now. Like, I'm letting you know the P.O. box is going to be open for maybe another week, and then I'm going to close it down. So if you do want to send something, this would be the time. I cannot afford to pay for that based on this channel's revenue. I'm sure you can look it up and see how horrible this is going right now for me, but I can't afford that P.O. box no more. So get it in while you can. Maybe it'll come back. Maybe it won't. We'll see. But until we get the channel back together, that's what we got. We got to be realistic here, not a big, I ain't nobody, right? Also, there is still merch available at directlymerch.com, and I'm also still an affiliate partner with Paramount Plus. And again, All Stars is coming up, so you definitely want to go ahead and get that free week of Paramount Plus on me and catch up, as well as other good shows like South Park that are on there for your streaming consumption. So there you go with Paramount Plus. And I think that's it. As a reminder, because I'm not going to be gagging over some of the people that were getting a lot on the internet today. And just like that cat's eye choreographer who looks an absolute fool every time they make any movement of gesture of orientation of thinking it's dance, and all the people behind them hyping them up as if they look great when they look a fucking fool. I'm going to be talking about some things today, because I will not be going up for no Nogi babies. I won't. This is the disclaimer for you. This program is for entertainment purposes only, and content's not intended to malign any religion, race, gender, company, individual, or wigs, and all opinions expressed by myself and program participants are solely their personal views and do not affect the opinions of every human being on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program, so don't be rude. Grab your libations and strap in. I'm a little bit of a talker. You're going to be here for a while. Don't post any spoilers in the chat, and if you feel uncomfortable with viewing this program, consume some activity and have yourself a good old nasty gassy poot. And I thank you. If you didn't want to drop any love in my jar, please and thank you. I still haven't gotten an oil change because I'm a procrastinator, because I made it a schedule and I was supposed to go get one, and then I didn't get one. And now they're like, and now my car is like, you got 5% oil left. Listen, I know, but I also got to get other work done too. And sorry, I have been unable to focus lately. I have been hitting them streets. I kid you not. Your boy wakes the up. Okay. I go, look, I've been going downtown. I've been looking outside my area basically for some work, and I then come home. I take a shower because I've been sweating. It's so hot in Houston. And I keep forgetting I'm supposed to stop and go do something. And then bills come up and I forget. So we still got to get this oil change now, but we still got to do more stuff too. It's just a lot going on, but I'm kind of happy I'm busy. I'm just also like, okay, baby, I need the world to stop crashing at the same time that this is happening. I need the gas to stop going up. And I'm going to need everyone to stop being mad at each other, real quick. It's starting to affect my own personal health. I'm getting a little tired of everybody being upset, okay? Including myself. Jesus, chill, people. It's just a lot. So yeah, that's why I've sort of been disconnected from everything, and I'm trying to get back in it again, but I'm also just, everybody's mad, and it's starting to sound like everybody's mad, and I don't want to be mad. I'm not in the zone for that. I'm trying to do good things. It's a big birthday year for me. But yes, if you want to throw some love, please and thank you. PayPal at me /Matty-Rants, Cash App $Matt924, and Venmo Matty-Rants. Kissy, love you all. I hope everyone's doing good. I know, again, like I just said, there's a lot happening in this world. We may be all affected differently by it. No one's greater or higher or has more going on than the other. If you will, we're all on, I like to say, an even playing field of disasters, and sometimes in positive ways and things going on. So share that love. If not, then don't throw hate at nobody at the same time. We also really do. Yes, it is ISIS. That is my PayPal. It has my old, because I used to do my old logo was a Daria picture. I had a friend that did that for me. Oh, shout out to them. But then we moved on to the new one where it's the Pokemon trainer, and I have my shiny Vaporeon with the Mattivia. In case you never knew, hold on, let me put this up. I think everybody knows this. But yeah, that's my friend got that for me for my birthday. I even have trading cards of that character of myself if I was a Pokemon trainer, which I low-key am. But my favorite Pokemon is a shiny Vaporeon. That purple baby is amazing. And Vaporeon in its mouth has a little Activia. Mattivia. Excuse me. It's a little Mattivia, because some people need to eat it. You need to be regular. You really do. Constipation got people angry. That's what I really think it is. All this protein. Y'all hoes need to poop. And then you'll be so much fear. I can't. Anywho, let's have fun today, everybody. We're talking about a RuPaul-A-Paruza. This is not to be taken too seriously. At the same time, we're going to have opinions today about said lip syncs and what's going on and all that good stuff. I enjoyed myself. I do have some things to say. But for the most part, this was enjoyable. I know y'all hoes don't got no money over there, Drag Race. I don't know if it's because y'all didn't win no more Emmys or you had to put all that money into the movie, okay? But hear me out. RuPaul songs, that's fine. That's not an issue. Like, I'll be real with you. It's really not an issue. There are other songs we could have chose. But I also think they picked the music based off of who they had to do the lip sync. So I said, okay, I'm gonna let that roll. Now, I hope next season, all tea, if there is one, if there ain't one, whatever the case may be, you don't do this again for a little bit, for a good little time, okay? Because and this is not me being a hater. This is just me being real. RuPaul is in my top 5 most played artists and has been for the last 7, maybe 8 years of my life. So trust me, I listened to the lady's music down and would have been ready to buck to several of these songs. Would have been ready to go. It's on MTV. There's not like a stipend or something. There's not like some little bucket of money over somewhere for music. And was it wasted in the first few episodes? And if so, we're gonna have to lower these episodes down if that's the case. Because I kind of wanted to hear some other shit. And I also would like to know, and I feel like I really want to sit down with a producer and ask this question. Why haven't y'all done a redemption lip sync before where it's all redemption songs? I think you've done it to where you've thrown a few in there where it's like, oh, we're doing this. Again, cool. That song gets another redo. Some of them have been unnecessary redos where it was like, that lip sync was iconic. You don't need to redo that song no more. That one stands with those two girls. Let them have that forever. And then other songs like, was it I Will Survive? That needs a redo. That needs a redo. There's a Britney song too that needs a redo. Come on, Matt. What was the song again? Was it Oops, I Did It Again? Yeah, that needs a redo. There's a couple of them that need some redos, and I don't know if those songs are as expensive as they used to be. So I'm like, can we go back in the list? Can we think about that? Because that would be fun. That would be fun. So I'm good with RuPaul songs. I still was entertained tonight. However, I'm just like, I need y'all to get a little piggy bank for this particular episode. I'd rather you do that RuPaul song in the middle of the season shit, and then we heard a couple of her round 2s. But then when we get over here to the lalaparuza, that's where your coin went. Because this is the episode, low key, no shade, almost a Super Bowl. Finale is more of a Super Bowl. Let's just give this like college football final situation shit. Like everybody there, kind of like not full Super Bowl. It's like college bowl situation where it's like, yeah, it's gonna be a big ass crowd, and a lot of us want to see the girls buck. So I want to see the girls buck to some people that we know low key and not mother, but I also am like, yeah, pop off, because RuPaul got a library of music. It's good music. Most of it's good music, yes. So okay, rant over. Let's get on with the show. I got my super chats in. Drewski, thank you so much, baby. Hey, all. I didn't get to say this last week, but the Final Four challenge was definitely Rue ensuring Juicy would be twirling for her this week. Oh, yeah, we were talking about that, Drewski. So we were on the same page. Also, they spent all their money on Bee and Gaga last year. You know where they need to spend their money for next year? If they haven't already filmed this yet? And if they're gonna have to save it for another season, save it for like an All Stars, that new Runway song by Lady Gaga and Doechii. Oh, I said, oh, okay, this is what I have been asking for. Give me. That's puss. Now that song was puss. It's puss. Oh, it's so good. I'm like, oh, this should be on Drag Race immediately. Please put the right girls on the floor for that one, because baby, they will chew. The right ones will chew, not the Nogers, Mandy. Not them, but the girls that can buck. Oh yeah, pull them in, pull them in. All right, we got some other tippy poos in, and then let's go ahead and get this show started. Because again, this is like a quick little run until we get to the actual lip syncs themselves. And yes, I try to get as much images as possible so we can really run down with the get downs. Yeah, shout out to JMCL. Thank you so much for the tippy poo and the love on Cash App. I appreciate you, my baby. I'm putting that into the jar towards the oil change. I gotta probably go get that tomorrow because. If I can get an early slot before the churchgoers, then I should be good because I cannot stand being at the auto shop when it's busy. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, my baby. William, thank you, my love. Appreciate the cash app to be poo. Hold on. Come here. Come here. My phone keeps on locking. For the way I screamed at my TV this episode. Thank you so much, CJ. Appreciate my baby. Erica, thank you for the love on PayPal. Just wanted to say thank you for all you do. Oh, Erica, thank you, my baby. I appreciate you. Down, down, da, 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 da. That always is on my head every time I say down. Down, down. Thank you, Erica. I appreciate your generosity here on my PayPal. And also thank you, Trey. Appreciate my Venmo. That's going into the coffee tip jar. I have a little jar that I only do for coffee right now until I get this Keurig fixed. Thank you, Trey. I appreciate you, my baby. But yeah, let's get the show on the road here. And I don't have the comments up. What's wrong with me? 100 plus of you here. I want to hear your voices loud and clear. Let's make sure that we got you nice and big on the chat. Yes. How about why? Yeah. There we go. Okay, let's get some imagery here. Turn it up, down, down, down. I love that new song. I've been listening to it. It's my new workout music. I live. Okay. So before we start, let me just go ahead and get this off my titty. I already knew Juicy was gonna win this. I didn't need a magic ball. I didn't need a random YouTube channel with an AI voice. I didn't need any of that. I didn't need a Reddit page. I most certainly didn't need the sissy down the street to run over here and knock limp-wristedly on my door to tell me what was going on. Miss Girl, we knew. We knew. And I'm okay with that. I am. Because I still was like, well, let me see what everybody else about to turn and burn. Please, I want to see what the other girls. The only one that I know that's close is her auntie. That's it. That's the only one that's the closest to get her. Truth. And I'm all right with that. I'm all right with that. Like, oh yeah, she's gonna pee. But who is going to be next to her in the stall on the same trough, also generating a powerful flow, if you will? That was such a gross way to put it, but it worked. No shade. It wasn't going to be Discord. It most certainly wasn't going to be Sierra Mist, not in that outfit. Briar couldn't even perform because Miss Mama was still a little woo from the pneumonia to sepsis run. Okay. I was like, Jesus, baby. And then how are you still? You can't even compete right now. I was like, why? Well, okay, that's nice that you're here, but I would have that young baby sitting in the back, not even in geesh. You sit down, so get her a blanket. If are you still woozy? You can't move around, so you gonna get overheated and get back in the hospital. Whoa, that's a little nerve wracking. But to me, I was just like, how is this about to roll? I'm not happy with how they did the brackets, but I also get why they did it, and we'll get there. A lot of people were happy to be back on the television screen again for whatever time they were going to be given. And of course, what did we miss? You miss Crystal. Who's Crystal? Nobody. Just a funny little joke running. And of course, they go over who are the lip sync assassins, it's that and the other, while Sierra Mist has a moment. What did y'all think of this? The chat is up. I can see you. I can see you right here. I'm reading it with you today. Please help me navigate the situation. Because as much as she cacked the fuck out of Jane a couple minutes later, this part right here, I was like, was like, okay. Because Mikey was kind of put in a situation too, and you low key put her in a situation just so you could beat her to lip sync because you thought she wasn't going to beat you. But like, I thought to me, this was a lot, and it wasn't hitting as hard as I wanted it to. I'm afraid I was Jane in this moment where I need to turn around and go, oh, okay, what is all this? What is all this? With the Raider Queen. Because I'm thinking to myself, wouldn't you share this title with people who were wronged in that department? You went home because of it, but also could have been another one. Don't think you would have been in the top 3, but all right. I was like, okay. This is for the camera. God bless her. But I'm Jane in this moment. Uh-huh. I was annoyed. Briar, God bless her. I wouldn't have been back. I'm sorry. Baby, I had sepsis. Y'all remember I went to the hospital over something very close to what Briar had going on. Very much, I was almost in a similar situation. And when I tell you, take you out. Because y'all remember I was sick for a good little minute, sister. And I was like, I'm not going to go. 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 And then I ended up getting that 104 fever. Yeah. So like, I understand what Briar was going through here. But to me, I'm thinking, I'm not going to, it's too hot. Like, I want to be at home in the bed watching for my TV. Like, all right, sister. But yeah, walking pneumonia is a thing. And I know she had pneumonia, and I'm assuming that's the kind that she had. My mom, before she passed and everything, before she also got her illness and all that kind of stuff, that was something she used to have often. And it was like, again, you can navigate, you can do stuff, but you feel like you're sick at the same time. And it's also this weird sort of like blend of feelings and stuff with the walking pneumonia bit. And I think that's what Briar had, because she was clearly navigating the show perfectly fine. But then you would see moments of her like a little bit out of it, or a little bit this, that, and the other. Then we get the feigning happening, right? So clearly it's good that she got it taken care of. And maybe the show was helpful in that. It could have been something that she missed, and it could have been worse. So, you know, Athena showing some love here, this running bit. It is what it is. Y'all hate this girl so much on the internet. It is unnecessary, to say the least. You leave feminine Cleveland Brown Jr. alone. Miss Kenya over here was a part of our family, and I'll fight you hoes for this bitch. Okay, 1, yeah, she beat them girls. You mad about it? 2, she tore tonight up. I was proud. Not to the finale, but oh yes, 8 up tonight. I was like, oh yeah, girl, you didn't even know these bitches were going to talk about you the way they've been talking about you. You did that today. I was proud of you, sister. I am going to laugh at when you picked up your leg and then you didn't go for the split and then jumped out. I said this thing. Well, you know, homogenic, when you are a certain persuasion and there are people who already put you in a position to have to work harder in order to like maintain some sort of relevancy, while others can do the bare minimum and then like be considered amazing, right? It's like one little critique like that, they're going to take, they're going to hold, that is the own, and continue on from there and go for that. Like, it happened. It's over. It's done. Miss Girl knew the words to these songs that she had this week, and that was the tea. This week, she got it. I had to watch back the lip sync because at first, I caught myself overthinking that moment. And then I'm like, well, if that's the case, and this girl over here didn't say anything, and this girl over here didn't do anything, and this girl over here, it's like we're getting real nasty and nitpicky with it. And it's just because we all want to feel like we know what the fuck we're talking about over another person. That superiority complex that some people do have, and just not realizing the nuance of I didn't like it because, and I didn't like it because, or I liked it because, and then just move on from that and it's over. Bitch, tip the doll when you see her in public, and I thank you. You cannot Vogue yet. You will be there, but you cannot yet. And I'm not going to hype up nogging. I'm not. And Mandy was nogging down. Aja, thank you for that post on social media. I hope you get her, because it's there. She just needed to clean that up, because it was some, yeah. I'm like, girl, where's the fluidity? Where's the fluidity in in the actual 5 elements, my sister? Because you over here looking crunchy, 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 crunch. And them dips falls to your death. We'll get there. You could like that lady, but you're not going to give her that. You're not going to say that girl was, no, she was not. I was like, ooh, even the catwalk parts. I was like, oh my God, no ma'am. No ma'am. Her catwalk was disgusting. I was like, okay, it just needs some work. She needs to learn to be fluid. She got to get some of that man out, and it's going to be all right. Trust me. And I know this because when I first started voguing, when I was doing up and coming and version Vogue, that was my first critique they gave me. You are doing the moves too hard because you think that's what we want to see, but you need to get fucking fluid with that shit. They were wearing me out with that. Bend that wrist a little bit more, honey. Let that shit loosen up. And you're going to have to keep that. You're going to have to take it. Sister do be trying, and she does give a little bit, but nah, sis, I would never. Nah, sis. Sierra, you ate Jane up. You ate her up. I cannot lie. I have to give it where it needs to be given because listen, Jade, no shade. Love you. Because Jane, I live for. This whole moment with Sierra, I found interesting and also we got to do something for TV. Okay, bet. Okay, cool. But is Jane going, let's talk about them scraps in that suitcase you left. Was that intentional sabotage or not? Where Sierra's like, what are you talking about? And I like how Athena jumped in and go, let's actually open this. Did you bring that suitcase for you, thinking of you, or did you know you would potentially have to give it to somebody? I said, aha, that's the question. It's not of sabotage. It's more of, well, when you got this, did you actually do it for you, or was this really to get somebody and fuck them over? Because who knows what position they would have been in. Let's say if Sierra was still there and then they had the suitcase and then she had to be present during that moment of the actual luggage exchange. So Sierra said, no, it wasn't sabotage because she knew that she could actually, work the fabric, but to whoever else, she's like, no, baby, you didn't have no bolts in there. There were no yards of fabric. What are you talking about? And I love how like Sierra tried to turn it back on her, like, oh, well, girl, it seems like you don't really believe what I'm saying. And I like how Jane's like, actually, to clear that up, yes, I do not believe what you're saying. Actually, I think it's a bunch of bullshit. I think that actually you try to Wile E. Coyote that ass and paint the side of this little fucking wall, but you hit it, bitch. I said, wait a minute. Not Jane calling herself the road. Oh, I had the giggles. This was a cute little moment. It's a little 1-2-1-2. But I had the giggles between these two. But my God, Sierra, this is a great ender. Is this just you trying to center yourself in the conversation again? The way if I had a bang in that moment, it would have been, ooh, it would have been, because that's a cack. That, how I like to give y'all definitions of words now, especially under my gay lexicon of punketry. Cacking is a part of reading and shade. The cack is almost like when you hear a fan go cack on somebody, right? But that's when someone ends it. They've been going back and forth, but that last statement, she's not quick enough. Bam, that's it. Oh, end her. Oh, that's it. Wrap and game. That's how you do that. That's called a cat, girl. It's like she can't like yeah. She ate. That was it, friend. You was chewing, and then she rounded you up at the last little roll call. Done. I was like, oh my God. Not that was funny. It was. So I said, Sierra, you did that. You did that one little thing. Go ahead. Juicy feels there's a lot on their shoulders because, of course, everyone's looking at them at being the beast. And as far as lip syncing goes, Mia wants to show that this bitch still got it. And, of course, wants to show up and get some licks back. And as well as, like, $50,000. I would be too if I'm not gonna get the 200K, baby. Give me the 50,000. Jamal Sims, Michelle Visage, RuPaul, and that one guy who is married and straight that's always on the challenge that somehow is the pick crew member. I don't know why Bruno and his space apart eyes have himself wasn't there this week, but they got that straight man on the panel in his gold underwear, and I thought that was crazy. And it was funny seeing his reactions because I was like, yeah, you don't be around this too much. But RuPaul, I did not care for this outfit. I love you down, my sister, but I was like, yeah, I mean, it's off. I don't. Sometimes I remember his name and sometimes I don't. Just like on the challenge, sometimes I remember he's on the cast, sometimes he's not there. It depends on who he's like best buddies with or whatever. I'm not a big fan of his from personal POVs he has, I think are fucked up, as well as some stuff I've seen on the show that I didn't really care for. And I love that they're pit crew members, but I also am like, girl, you could have had a whole punk up there. Get us somebody in the community, please. I don't like the gays for straight bullshit. That's annoying a tad bit. Like, do not give that man space. We got a whole bunch of people in the community that give body yada yada. They can right up there and got hired for that shit. But oh well, that's me complaining. But at the same time, like it's whatever. Give the girls $1. Michelle, you look good. Very consistent these last couple of weeks. Michelle looks good, 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 good. Love this hair on you. I know it's just a nice little clip, but like, love this hair. Love this top. The pink looks lovely on you. I thought the gold earrings were gorgeous. I'd still let you. Mm-hmm. Okay. Do y'all hear Mamu and Mina just tearing it up? Do you need help? What's happening? Hey, you good? Okay. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this rant back. I appreciate you so much for tuning in. If you want to drop a little love in my jar, it's paypal.me/Matty-Rants. Catch up side Batman24 and Venmo, that is Shreds. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay. The whole camera shaking and shit. So for those of you who do not know the reference, because not everybody knows the reference, it's not fully in everyone's lexicon of movie history in the gay worlds and all this, that, and the other. So let me explain this to you. So she is Monstro Sue or Monstro Sierra. This is from the movie The Substance. This is literally, I kind of hate that people are showing this now because it does spoil like one of the biggest, craziest parts of that fucking movie. It's literally it's supposed to be a fusion of two different people in this now monstrositous form here, which to me, for Sierra, I didn't understand because I was like, you're still, who you mix with? Like, who's this together? I didn't understand that. But I thought still this was cool as in terms of like showing what she does as far as a visual artist with her drag and being able to replicate this look and do it in her own way, which I thought was super fucking cool. That I thought was cool. But I was also like, no, Yuha looked more like Gladys from Weapons at the end of the movie in the running scene before she looked like Monstro Elisu. And I love her down. I love her down. But if you're talking about who really ate this a lot, no, Sierra chewed that look. Chewed now. When I remember Yuha's, I'm like, yeah, she was doing the Substance, but she more so looked like Gladys's ass running through somebody's home, like a very sick old woman versus someone who was mixed together with different people. And she can't help that. Our top three: Nene Coco, Mikey Meeks, Darlene Mitchell. Mikey choose for me. I'm sorry. I think Darlene looks cute. This is a very fun outfit. Me, Coco. Yeah. So, I was like, okay, top 3. Y'all are about to sit there and watch from the back. That's cool. How is this tournament going to go down? Glad you asked. Well, they're going to split into 3 rounds before we get to the final, where the first round, the first 6 eliminated queens will be competing with each other. 3 of them will then advance to round 2 to then compete against the following 3 queens that were then eliminated. Which would that would make it Dee Dee Fuego, Mandy Mango, Sierra Miss, Vita Von T Star, Mia Star, and Athena Love Dion all being in the first round. Whoever of the 3 goes from the first round will then have a chance to battle against Kenya Pleaser, Discord Adams, and Jane Don't. With the final round being with Juicy Love Dion, because she was the last one to be eliminated, making her basically the semifinal boss to final boss, depending on where you land in the situation. What did y'all think of the format versus it not being everybody and their mama on stage in a random ball to then randomly choose and then go from there? I want to hear your thoughts. The live chat is up, so I'm going to hear you, and I got a super chat I want to get to. Thank you, my baby. You. Shanta Hughes, thank you, my love. I appreciate you, baby. Hey, Maddie, I'm very happy with this episode and don't really care about who wins the season. It's gonna be somebody. But yeah, I am okay with whatever the results may be, no matter what the season. And I did like this episode too, so I'm with you on that one. I'm afraid that this season's not going to get under my skin like some people are making it about them, and it's not about me. I'm really not torn by it, but I also can say it did feel like a few moments of, now what is happening here? Now that don't make no sense. I mean, the first lip sync, that's how I felt. Girl, who won that? No, she didn't. But okay, you just want that girl to go see Jane. No shade. You just want her to go see Jane. Sorry. She didn't beat Athena. She did not beat Athena. No, ma'am. I said, oh, that you just wanted to see her go over that. Okay. All right. That didn't work out the way you wanted it to, but you definitely didn't beat her. I was like, what the fuck is going on? This is ooh. I said, this is how the season literally has been. Oh, just a gag. I couldn't believe they played Athena like that. That was so funny. I was like, yo, this is rage bait. This is rage bait. I couldn't believe they did Athena like that. So it was like just basically the whole season they've been trying to piss that lady off after making her audition all those times. Sierra is the first fall pick because they wanted to get this ugly thing out the way. And then Sierra was like, ooh, I really wanted to choose the song, but now I'm going to pick the person who I think is going to choose the song that I want to do, which she chooses Athena. And Athena's like, okay, well, I'm going to pick something that I think would work for me as not rap. It's a little Caucasian, it's a little something of a little I think we can do all that. So, Mikey laughed because it's like, damn, Sierra always has a problem with picking the wrong people to lip sync against. Ooh, you barely beat her sister. But Sierra feels that she made the right decision, and I think the producers felt it too. But the list of songs are as follows: Born Naked, Chop. Call Me Mother, yes. Cha Cha Bitch, yes. Just What They Want, yes. Main Event, yes. Peanut Butter, yes. Pretty Gang, depends on who's doing it. 1 out of 2 ain't bad. Sissy That Walk, for sure. You see, not all the songs are bad. Not all of them are bad stuff. I'm like, no. I don't know. I was good on that one. No. I was here for the wordy ones, though. I said, oh, either this is a setup for the girls that don't know their words, or this is a setup for the girls to turn and toot. Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate you, Suchi's life. This episode let me know Rue don't see it at all for Athena. I don't think she even getting on all. Maybe she'll have to send in an audition tape versus they ask her to be. Athena, I'm sorry. I love you, sister, because I do feel you were robbed tonight. But like, I wouldn't be surprised if they played that. Hey, Athena, listen, we really consider you for All Stars, but can you make another video again? Because I don't know if this one we have here is going to be, you can justify you being on the show again, because even though Athena's great TV, like she's great TV, so I'm a little bit pressed on how they played our sister high key, even with the family dynamics of what's going on. Her kind of delusion and self-absorption was fun to watch. Her being self-absorbed and all this extra stuff. I was here for her foolishness, so I don't know why, but so Sierra feels that she, did the right thing. She chose Athena. Athena picked the song that she wanted because the outfit, I guess, basically is perfect for this song. And so Born Naked starts. We're doing polls. We're doing polls. We're doing polls. Let me make this a real long-winded live. How about that, bitches? Let me make this a really long-winded live. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Give y'all time to make your voices be heard. That's what I'm gonna do. And while we're doing that, and I'm pulling this up, thank you for tuning in. Hit the like button, share, subscribe. Come pray this Pick family. Appreciate you so much for being here today. Kissy, kissy. Kissy, kissy. Oh my God, YouTube, what is going on with you today? First of all, why? I'm looking at myself on the screen. Hold on. Why is it have me at 360? 1080, thank you. I look a little better. I look so tired. I am tired. I haven't been getting but like 6 hours max sleep. And I only had like 5 hours sleep from last night because a bitch had to wake up and work on this video. Okay, let's get a poll going on here. All right. I mean, I already know what your answer is going to be, but I like to be messy like this sometimes. Almost spelled that girl's name like the fucking drink. Okay. Probably did spell it wrong. Who won? Oh, apologies. I misspelled that baby's name, but I'm not going to correct myself because I don't feel like it. And also, I could make a third option, and I will start doing that from now on. From now on, Queen. Here's my take on it. So, they both knew the words. There was a good point of standing and pointing from the two of them, and I felt it was real and it was right. I wanted to know what Sierra was going to do here because to me, it's like, okay, we got this costume on. It's this outfit. Clearly, you're going to do something. You know what I mean? Like, clearly, it's not just, oh, we're in this, we're walking, blah, 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 blah. Like, all that kind of stuff, right? So I'm waiting on it. I see the substance syringes. You know what I mean? The third option is going to be... I was gonna say burn it all, but I'm like, no, I think maybe YouTube will take that too seriously. I need to figure out a reference from a TV show. Oh yeah, we'll just do tomato, 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 where it was like the whole thing. Tomato, tomato. Yeah, I thought Athena won this one. I'm gonna be real with you. I thought that Sierra's interpretation of this it looked a little messy just because of what happens about to happen. I will say that Athena's reveal was underwhelming, if anything. But the Monstro Ella Sue, I was like, she had to go back all the way to the back of the stage, y'all. Athena's already out of her outfit, sliding into third base for no fucking reason. It was also very like, why is this happening? But Miss Girl is still back here turning into Bizarro Mirage. And I'm like, no, no, like Athena has made her way back and forth on the front of the stage 2 times now, and you're still back here turning into Bizarro Mirage. I know those heels aren't going to be clacking, but I know that we're supposed to assume that's what's happening here because that's all I saw. I know this is supposed to give Miss Mama from the movie, but all I kept thinking of was, is she going to stand on her hands and then click her heels and then do something? Because low-key, this could have been Mirage Poo. I need Mirage back on my TV again, by the way. I will give her this. The prosthetic titties are crazy. It's giving me the moans were moaning, and the right one is a little higher than the left one. So maybe I need to like chill out on how much I give myself at the same time. But like, I was still kind of gooped. I was like, babe, that's a very good prosthetic. The one titty was clearly higher than the other. One was higher than the other. Okay. But it was still like, oh, that was very seamless. Very seamless. I know you have to, buy 2 bras and then cut it up and then put it together, but go off. Maybe a special one made. One's for milk and one's just for looking. I don't know. But her revealing her uneven titties to me and the rest of the non-body, I wasn't into it. I was into Athena's comedy with this as well as her full-on controlled performance. Athena's on that good little spin point bit. I don't know why. It just sat a little bit more with me versus Bizarro Mirage. But bitch, Sierra won and it gagged me. Gagged. Yeah, because it's not a rubber, it's not a bib with the prosthetic titty bit that you saw with her. Like, it's actually molded in like super, like she like painted it on, basically painted it seamlessly onto the front of the body here. So it's almost like there's nothing here and there's nothing in the back. So it's just this, like it's just that. And so she glued it perfectly to the ribs. That's why I'm like, you got to give Sierra some coots here. I may not have liked her lip syncing tonight, but that motherfucker's talented. I'm talking about seamlessly put that together and put it on there. So that's fire. But I also think with all the moving around and possibly when she was doing her whatever, one titty up, titty, one titty down, titties down. It was a little like, my friend's upstairs and the other one's in the basement. But other than that, I was like, go ahead. I just thought that Mia was a cleaner ride and I preferred it. And I thought that was bullshit. And I also low-key said to myself, you just want to get Sierra to go against Jane because they had a moment backstage. And that's great producing. Make that happen low-key because I would love to see Jane clear her. But also, isn't it interesting Briar didn't show up until Athena got back there? It's like, we're going to make the top 3 just have a conversation with themselves until the person who's eliminated comes in here. But Briar's not even going to be up there anyways to watch. Now she's sitting back there with Athena. I said she was on the main stage earlier. Like, what are we doing here? Like, okay, go back there because we want you to bother her real quick. Okay. Me, I was like, okay. All right. Okay. Now, let's close out the poll before I get to this next lip sync. And I know you'll like this girl, and that's fine. But I'm gonna read, bitch, because I was no, ma'am. She will eventually get there, but it is not the hype you give it. It looking just like that cat's eye choreographer, a goddamn fool. So we're wrapping up the Athena versus Sierra Mist conversation on who won. The rant pack is stated at 89% for Athena and 11% for the wrong spelling of Sierra. Thank you for tuning in. All right. So we about to now jump into the next lip sync and see who had won. Before I post that poll, hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. The live chat is on the board. Mia's name is chosen, which means she has to choose who she goes up against, and then that person gets to pick the song. Mia in Luann de Lesseps' wig that she used as Diana Ross. Mia, do you know Luann de Lesseps? Do you know that lady that low-key was in blackface on the Real Housewives of New York City? We did a 70s party, but she actually painted herself in dark makeup. Yes, girl, with this same fucking wig. I'm kid you not. I said, Mia, is this literally that lady's wig? Because that is the same fucking wig. I was like, girl, They already don't know if you black or not, sister. What is happening? I was like, what? Big roll, please. Disclaimer: this program is for entertainment purposes only, and content not intended to blind any religion, race, gender, company, individual, or wigs, and all opinions expressed by Matty-Rants are prohibited to other personal views and general opinions of every human planet. No hate should be sent in the shows or individuals. None of the program. Please don't be real about bitch. Strapping them a little bit of talking. Maybe here for a while. Don't post it in the chat and if you feel uncomfortable reviewing this program. Consume some of the TV and have yourself a good poop. Well, you know, Manny, that same person's also good for using a good 4C wig. I know. I'll get it. Yeah. So, like, as much as I love them, well, yeah. And they say it's drag, it don't matter. Until it do, huh? Jennifer, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you on my Cash App for H-Town. Hey, come on, Houston. Did you see You, Me, and Tuscany? I have not seen that movie. I Am Single. I am not going to go see my wide-eyed sister go find light-skinned love in Italy. I'm going to wait till it's on Peacock. I'm assuming it's going to be there. And hopefully I'll have somebody inside of me at the time to where I can appreciate that kind of film. Because at this moment in time right now, it's you, me, and I have to hope for the best. I want to give them money. I do. I want to give them money. I want to make sure that my baby does well because I know it's an all black. Well, it's not all black, but it's a black comedy, and there's apparently a thing going on about it to where if it doesn't do well, we may not get more of them. Right? I may low key just buy a ticket and then wait for it to just pop up on my screen. Because if I go by myself watching this wide-eyed little girl and the little light-skinned man who I'm confused by every now and then, maybe. We'll see. I don't know. It depends. If someone asks me on a date and they want to go see it, I go see it. But willfully by myself? No. If I go to the movies by myself, I have to see things like that are violent. Yeah. Horror movies. Yeah. By myself movies, I need to see people like that, but okay, back to this textured wig and the person who doesn't need to have it. Anywho, Mia chooses Mandy. And I was confused by this. I'm not going to lie. I was confused because I'm like, isn't this the girl that you said beat Miss Mamas in the lip sync? Why are you now going up against her to let her not have an opportunity of going into the next following round to where maybe you two could be in a situation? I didn't understand that a little bit. I was kind of like, what? But then I'm thinking maybe she's thinking, oh, we're going to give a great show. And that's why I want her, because everybody else who's up here is not going to give me the ones and the twos. It'll be easy little wop, wop, boop. Yeah. Am I going to watch the MJ biopic? Yes, I am, because I was planning on possibly making Michael Jackson as an option for Snatch Game if I ever got on the show. So I will be watching that movie, and I'll be watching it very, very to the Z. Yeah. Very to the Z. I don't know what that means. Like, what did I say? I'm so sorry. Oh no, we've gotten to that point. My ADHD has really locked in. It was like good info. I was like, what did I say? I don't even know what I said. Whatever. I hope it was a positive. I hope it was positive. This was the review. We got some super chats I want to get to. Fluffy Tacos, hope you're doing well. Hey, babes. I think Sierra just proved we need to bring back that reality makeup show, Face Off. They should bring that show back. That was fun. And RuPaul was a judge on it. Wasn't she? He, them, women? Yeah, I think so. Thank you, Fluffy Tacos. Hey, Ashraf, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it, baby. Hi, Maddie, sending endless gratitude to you in the rant pack for lifting my spirit today. Marks 2 years Oh, since my dog Holly's passing and I'm feeling very sad, I hope that you know what a positive impact your platform has. Oh, thank you, Ashraf. I need reminders sometimes. Unfortunately, I let the dark voices speak really loudly sometimes, but that's also, we're all work in progresses here. So thank you for reminding me, as well as thank you for being here. And I'm so sorry the passing of your baby. And I hope we're bringing some fun and some light into this. So now that we know who is actually going to be battling each other, I'm posting the poll. Now, Mandy says she's about to be the voguing diva. And she's like, give me just what they want so I can show these girls the 5 motherfucking elements. I said, okay. That was me. Okay. I knew it was gonna, I just knew it. I was like, watch her go out there and be crunchy as fuck. Watch. Because she already did that when she was, I'm whacking and I'm like, Miss Thing, you barely doing that correctly. No shade. No shade, sister. You're barely doing that correctly. And everybody knows that that is a form that's coming from, let me be quiet, Matthew. See, it was, I just laughed because I'm thinking to myself, like, you like to do these things, but you don't know how to do these things. And you haven't had nobody tell you how to do these things and no one correct you to do these things. But you told people that's what you were doing and they don't know better. So that's why they've been like, oh, yeah, work. Because she's there and she could do it. I just need someone to get her there and to like help her do it. Because the base is there. I'm, as someone who has been in this world before, a Vogue and all that, the base is there. She's not wrong for where she's starting her movements. It's the way it looks. Where I'm like, they would not clear her. She would not get 10s. Nah, not even possible. There would be a chop like literally seconds into the performance. Yeah, I saw Aja's post on Twitter. I hope Mandy take that, please. Aja can buck, honey. Okay, Aja can buck. And we've seen Aja's beginnings of voguing, even going into now with Mother giving all kinds of fresh feminine energy. Yes, take that lady's advice. She's going to take you there because you're in drag. So you can't give any sort of butch funkery when you're giving your geesh as far as you voguing. And so a lot of what she was doing was giving me version Vogue, but butch queen tease. And that's why I was like, no, you in full geesh giving mama. I need you to get locked in and give some puss. And you're not doing that. Now, Mia starts taking off her clothes to reveal uglier clothes. I love Mia and I had a good time with her. Not one outfit looked cute, not one bit of it, not one straggly string of straw that Rumpelstiltskin could fucking sew with his goddamn gnarled fingers. That outfit was ugly. However, she was doing the job and I was enjoying her work. When this lady started doing her catwalk, I guffawed. I guffawed at House. I was like, why is she so stiff? Why is she so stiff? I said, oh my God, it's so ring. I said, nah, ma'am, nah, ma'am. And then here we go. She said, not me saying she like me no black no more. I said, oh. She said, fuck that. I don't like this texture. I said, what's going on over here, sister? I was like, what happened? Me no black? What's going on? I'm playing, yo. She shook that little wet wig that was already produced by her sweat and said, let's go for it, girl. I said, all right, here it is. Here it is. You talk about the optimist. Me no black. I said, okay. Mandy knew the words. I'm gonna give her that. Hey, Gemini. She knew the words. She knew the words, bitch. I said, okay. That's all she had, though. She knew the words. She kept going. And I'm like, the walk? Oh my God. I was like, nah, sister, nah. One for me. It's one for me. One chop for me. One chop. Nah, girl. Them hands too rough. Too rough. Not. I was like, oh my God. It's like, okay. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop this shit. Y'all gotta stop this shit. You have hyped up that cat's eye choreographer. y'all need to look at the short one because there's two of them motherfuckers. The short one, he does it where it doesn't look cringe, and you can tell the process of what's going on without him trying so fucking hard. That tall Caucasian one out there looking a absolute fool with whatever you want to call that artistry. It's embarrassing to see that shit. I'm like, please stop that. Please stop that. Like, girl, if you okay, you chewing, right? That's not chewing, sister. Throwing the t-shirt up. What are you doing, baby? This looks crazy. You look wild. The girls who are out there screaming for you, they can't dance either. That's what you told me. My God. In homogenic, I have been, no, mind you, I'm no longer on the cat's eye train. They took out my baby girl. And so I have no reason to like follow, exist, or watch it, especially with that pinky up fuck ass video, right? Boom. But then when I started like doing deep dives and I got into the whole like little tittle bit of it, I was like, yeah, no, that's why they look crazy. And they need to figure that out. There needs to be a separation on that one. But no, the nogging was crazy. This mama over here. Wave your hands in the air, because that's not, you're not giving the little wave. I was waiting for some softness and it wasn't happening. And I also think that has to do with the adrenaline of like you wanting to like buck and do what you got to do. Mia threw money at you, sister. And then she tried to whack during that, and it was like, no, that first fall, not a dip. That first fall, I thought that girl was dead. I said, this is just like when she was on the season and she was like, I'm about to do a dip. Oh my God. There she was spree-lunking off of a mountain, and then the carabiner clipped and she was gone. Have you seen the movie Cliffhanger with fucking Sylvester Stallone? That bad. That bad. The beginning of the movie. The beginning of the movie, y'all. Like that. Sharon Stone and Catwoman. I was like, oh my God. The leg up is like letting you know she's going for the dip. But it's the fact that when you hit the ground, sister, you bounce so bad that you had to replace your hands. That lets me know you didn't dip properly. Like, you should not be swinging that hard to the ground like that, Mom. I love her down, but though you should not be swinging so, like, why are you throwing yourself so hard on the ground? That's crazy. Like, oh my God, that's the purpose of a dip is not for you to die. I thought she was just trying to check the earth for RuPaul. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got to make sure the soil is soft before they start digging, right? So maybe she was just testing the earth, you know, making sure the platelets and everything was correct. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. And remind yourself this program is for entertainment purposes only, and content identified by any religion, race, gender, company, individual, or wigs, or possible drilling sites. We appreciate you so much for being here today. And make sure you hit the like button before you walk out that door. I love you down. Who is what? If you want to drop a little tippy poo in my jar for entertainment today, please and thank you. PayPal.me/Matty-Rants, Cash App $Matt924, and Venmo Matt-Rants. Thank you so much for being here today. Yeah. Most people's stubby fingers are really falling into the lore of actually looking up ballroom culture and then actually receiving it. And I'm always so happy when that happens. That's when I'm like, thank you. Like, you may not know how to do it, and we're not asking everybody to know what the fuck is going on, but just you using the right vocabulary. Like, honestly, it really does make a difference. Like, it makes a huge, no one's going to be mad at you just because you're talking about it. But if you say the right words and you know the terminology, you're not going to be looked at crazy. It's like, okay, so what you think about it? It shows respect, but it also shows that you are interested and you did some research. Some people just be opening their mouths, and then when someone corrects them, they get angry. And it's like, girl, you can enjoy it, but look at, like, do some research, boo. Like, just don't say you saw 3 things and now you know what's the tea. Nah, baby, you gotta go a little deeper. Start at Paris is Burning and work your way up, baby. Now, did you want to see what Dee Dee was going to pull out of this outfit? I said Dee Dee is dressed like the coal monsters in Spirited Away, where that Spider-Man was working on the furnace. And Sin got down there, and those little two-eyed coal monsters were doing all that kind of shit, and they were trying to help her move stuff, and they was getting the iron for the man to put it in there. Because I was like, what is this? What are you? I don't know what this is. What is happening here? What in the How Muzaki is going on today? What? You're right. Let me go ahead and close out that poll. Keep me on task. Thank you, baby. Because I started looking at this and I'm like, what? What is this? What is this? Oh, God. Okay, wait. Where are my poll results? It hasn't posted yet. Damn. Okay, here we go. 82% of y'all said that Mia won, and 18% of you are liars. Said that Mandy won. Thank you, 18%. Somebody got to give that girl some coots. CC Sierra Cakes, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you, my baby. Hi, Maddie. Just finished watching at my security job. Sister, they hiring over there? I mean, I might not be good security. I would tell people what is going on around the building and office, but if there is a situation that has to be physical, I would not involve myself. Do you have mace? Is it a job where I get to carry mace? That's fine. Honey, I'm almost 40 and I'm light skinned. I don't have to hit nobody no more. Okay, bitch, bruises stay with me. I don't think so. So I need to know. Because I'm looking for work, sister. I'll go work at the security job right now. Sure will. But I need to, I'm not stopping nobody. I'm making phone calls and I'm reporting things that look suspicious. Give me some mace and I will walk away in a golf cart and I'll be all right. Good mace too. I want the bear mace, bitch. I want it to be able, I gotta take it off like a grenade. Like I'm spraying for wasps and hornets. Okay, back to this coal monster. Dee Dee Fuego is dressed like somebody's bastard babies, but I played, y'all. I don't know what the fuck this little girl's dressed like, but Vita is the name that is picked for the person who has to choose the song. She was going to win regardless because I know better, and she chooses Main Event by RuPaul. Let's go ahead and get this poll going here and have this conversation about what we witnessed on this good Sunday. Saturday, Friday. It was a Friday. It was a Friday. It was a Friday. Why am I putting I keep on forgetting to put the third option. Well, you know, Dee Dee can walk. Dee Dee can point. And she can walk some more. And she can point some more. And then she can do one cha-cha. And then walk some more. And then point some more. And walk more. And continue walking. And then turn around and point. And then walk some more. Vita may not have danced, but my God in heaven. Every time that camera locked in on her, sold. Sold. Every time the camera, sold. Done. Finished. I saw some young man in a feminine paint over here with some weird fucking ass outfit and a bodysuit clearly underneath and some knee highs do a whole lot of interesting things on that stage that made not like a lick of sense. And trying to block Vita every time Vita made a point to position herself. And I was like, this is getting annoying. Takes off the hat and the George Washington wig, reveals a cheaper wig underneath. I said, okay, we're still some coal. Okay. What's about to happen here? Rips off her titties. A mammogram was never to be had, bet. and then takes off these clothes. RuPaul's face. Smile. He's straight, so this is all shocking to him. Michelle, fake smile. RuPaul, mouth agape, eyes focused, but also like, it's one of those moments of, okay, all right. All right. I wish it was like a bigger woo, but okay. Vita won because Vita is Vita. She took this off at the end, and I gotta tell you, it still didn't take me there. But God bless Dee Dee. God bless the Fuego. I just was like, nah, Vita tore you, sister. And it was because Vita knew she didn't have to do that much, but also Vita is a motor, girl. She wants to give the face and give a little bit of the structure of the song with the main event. I'm not about to dance this, but I'm going to do a little twirl a little bit. I'm going to do a little walk and a little talk. I'm going to do a little bop. You over here, strike up the band, pick it up, gotta beat up. I'm like watching her move, and I'm like, sister, sit for a second. If you can't sit and still ooh, it's not gonna be the ah. And that's that. But you know what? I want to see Dee Dee a show with Dee Dee, not to this RuPaul and Under the Lights, but I want to see what Dee Dee does for her own productions and drag. Because that's another thing too. I'm talking about this under the structure of RuPaul's Drag Race. I'm not talking about them on the local scene where they perform at and what they do. That's a whole different story. So Dee Dee could be completely different at home, on the road, whatever, when it's her bit, her shit, and how she wants to set it up. Sure, it's great. This chop, maybe later, everything. If I see her in my town, I'm tipping. But like, I said, nah, Vita chewed. Sorry about it. Not sorry about it. Girl, outfit was crazy. Revealed into something that was less spectacular. Boo. But good for you. Good for you. Good for you. That's all I got. All I got in this world. Let's go ahead and end this poll. Juicy just sitting there. Hi, mother. Because she still has to wait because we're done with the first round and now we're going to the second round. That's crazy. All right, we got another round to go before we get this. What? What? Listen, the poll is wrapped. You voted. You made your voices be heard. 7% of you said 70%. Well, excuse me. 70% of you said Vita won. 23% of you said boo, Wendy, boo, which means nobody won. And 7% of you gave Dee Dee flowers. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Somebody got to do it. I'm not going to do it, but that's why the poll is there. Because you got to do it. I'm not going to do it. Now, those who went home first now have to go against the Midway girls. So Vita, Bizarro Marat, Sierra Mist. And Mia Starr move on to go against either Kenya Pleaser, Jane Don't, or Discord. A free pass, if you will, for that one. That's a free pass, honey. A free pass. Like, what are you talking about? I love that there's just one person there where it's like, all right, girl. Well, if you pick her, you gonna move up on the next round and then have to go against Juicy, like regardless. Like that you are moving on in that regard. You are moving on in that regard. Low-key, you right, tall guy, because Sierra would be a free pass too. The only reason I didn't think she was before is because when Athena lost, I was like, oh, so we're lying now. So you just may let her move forward because Mama got some misshapen prosthetic titties up on here. No hip, no body, no nothing else like that. Looking like, you clack. No. But I'm sorry, you got me fucked up. Vita is the ball that's picked after just lip syncing. This happens again, by the way. Annoyed. I would be. Ooh, you got me fucked up. I literally just walked for my life against Dee Fuego. I literally just emoted for my life and walked for my life against Dee Fuego. Do you know how many steps I put in on my fucking Fitbit, bitch? And I gotta go against somebody else. And she chooses Mia. Okay, so you don't want to win. You don't want to win at all. That's fine. Because Mia gets to pick the song. So you're stupid. Let's just call it there. Like, I love you, Vita down. That was dumb. I get we can be friends with people, and that's my sister, and I want her to do well, but like, you not picking Discord is crazy. You not picking Sierra is crazy. You didn't have to pick any of the three girls who were just waiting in the wings, Miss Sister. You could have picked someone else who also just came from the first round with you that you didn't get to battle against. Hello? Hello? Hi? I was so confused by that. Out of all the people, I'm like, you picked Mia? They do want to go sit down, sister. You want to be eaten up quickly and let someone move forward, because that had to be the reason. There is no way. I was Briar. Do you not see the italics in walking form right there with her outfit? Was amazing though. To score, the outfit was fabulous. I just knew you weren't going to do shit. Mia picks Call Me Mother. And I love how RuPaul goes, oh, that's a wordy song. Oh, you picked one with a lot of words. I'm like, RuPaul, do you remember the words? Let's set up the poll, because I'm not gonna. I actually do want to talk about this lip sync. I do want to talk about this one. You may be surprised with how I talk about it. I only did 2 options. What's wrong with me? I actually enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie. I cannot lie to you at all. Highly enjoyed this one. Two different performance styles happening in front of us, and somehow they're both locked in. That was crazy work. I was like, oh, this is actually very good. This is really good. Vita knew every word. Mia knew every word, but they're performing in 2 different factions. Oh, it was good. Yeah, Vita did not go down at all in a horrible way. If we saw this from a boxing standpoint, it was good. It was good. It was good. Like, Vita actually took a round. When we got to that breakdown part and she got on the floor and did all that work, oh, ate that up. I was like, ooh, not the floor work, sister. Yes, ma'am. I liked it. And it shows you that you can perform a song in multiple ways. It is proof. Sometimes it will not translate because you're not the girl that needs to give it the way you think you need to give. Key. But this is an example of 2 bitches who know what lane they're in and know how to do their own beat and still be on. This is that to the T. This is what that was. I was proud because Mia was eating. But then I would turn to Vita and I'm like, oh, Vita over there doing the dudes too. Also, did y'all catch how in a lot of different moments between specific girls, they'd come together and they do a little something, something. And it was always right. There was never a missed double moment this evening. Not one time throughout all these lip syncs did I see girls miss the plot of, now that we're next to each other, we need to do a little quick something, something. Every time that happened tonight, I was like, you know what? Work. Even with Kenya and Sierra, when their lip sync comes up, that happened there too. I was like, oh. I did one of these, like, I think y'all made sure to understand, hey, if we do come up here, we need to do a little something. We can't just play it off like that. And I appreciate these girls making sure before they came out on stage, yeah, we're gonna do our own little thing, but if we do something, we're gonna play with it, okay? Are you cool with me doing? I feel like y'all had that conversation. Like, is it cool? Can we do if this happens? Like, are y'all gonna be okay with that? Because that's important. And I like that they do that. You know, Mia and Juicy definitely practice together. Because if you saw when we get to Mia and Juicy's thing, did you see them throwing those 16s and those 8 counts? And Juicy threw it first, and then Mia came in on the last little 8. I was like, as someone who used to be a former J sitter and used to be out there bucking with the rest of the girls out there in the streets now, I love a good nasty ripple effect with a beat. When a girl throws her 1, 2, 3, 4, the other girl picks up 1, 2, and then the tail's got to throw a little harder. Yeah, yeah. That's the shit I live for. But I thought Mia and Vita both held their own. To me, Vita really took it to the level where the energy of the song, and to me, if Vita had been up against anybody else, it could have been Vita's. I'm not gonna say Juicy, no. Kenya, that would have been a nice fight. That'd have been a good fight. If Kenya didn't know the words, especially, that would have been Vita's, but I think that would have been a nasty fight, a very, very good fight. Everybody else that's there, Vita would have cleared them. Jane included. I said, yes, yep. Cleared them all. But them 3, they gave her the most work. And it's true. So that's why I was like, damn, like, Vita, I don't go further with this, but you did your dues. I was proud of it. That floor work still got me. I was like, come on back. Come on. It was, remember when she came around, it was right on beat when she with the legs and said, little moments like that give me life, and I want to throw all my money. It was good. And Mia made sure they knew, oh, honey, I know all the words. I know them all. Pick the wordy song, bitch. I know your words. Because remember, Mia said, I already made a choreographed a routine of this. I'm good to go. So Mia won the lip sync. But I gotta say, Mia, Vita gave you some work, and it was fun to watch that happen from 2 different styles of drag and performance take place to a song like that. Those are the magical moments I love on RuPaul's Drag Race. That shit right there fills me up. So good job to both of them, both Vita and Mia 8. That was very entertaining. One of the most entertaining ones of the night, to be honest with you. And I loved it. All right, we're wrapping up that poll, and we're about to get into our next lip sync. Ooh. I wonder who it could be. We don't have to wonder. We know who it is. Okay, so we're going to pull up our next polioli. And I hope you all are enjoying this week's live review, recap, whatever you want to call it today. Make sure you hit that like button, share, and subscribe, become part of this Rant Pack family. And I appreciate you so much for being here. And also, if you want to drop a little tippy in my jar for your boy hosting with the most in today, please and thank you. It is paypal.me/Matty-Rants, Cash App $Matt924, and Venmo Matty-Rants. On Cash App, you'll see a picture of Mina giving you the mean eye. On PayPal, you'll see a Daria picture of myself. And on Venmo, you'll see the same, I think, Daria picture as well up there. I believe so. Okay. So Kenya is chosen. And Kenya picks Sierra. And the reason for why she chose her, see, she got her titties back together, is that the whole episode where they had to do the battling of the outfits, and then Sierra had beaten her, putting her in a really crazy position. Mama said, I need to show that she can't get me all the time. I said, okay. To me, Ben, I wanted that too. Because I thought she was going to make an easy choice and just tear up, Discord. But I thought to myself, no, because Discord is going to pick that one song, and I know you don't want to do Sissy That Walk. It's not a breastplate piece to me, too. It's literally not a breastplate. Those are just the breast forms that she has painted on and glued on. That's not even a breastplate nor a bib. Not even. Like, imagine those being two separate pieces that they've aligned onto their chest perfectly and painted around and then just glued it on to make sure it looks as natural as possible. Yeah, that's why Sierra is talented. That up here, brilliance. Okay, I'm gonna give her that. I may not be down for her lip syncing, but mama, brilliant, talented, right? This mouth is crazy to me, but it is her business. Now, look at the songs that are left. Peanut Butter, Cha Cha Bitch, Sissy That Walk, and Pretty Gang. They are saving Sissy That Walk for Discord. I'm sure that was a conversation backstage. And even if it wasn't, the moment the songs popped up, I'd be like, now you know, a memeable moment of possible proportions. We have to get the girl who literally was a joke for the a jester in the court of RuPaul, to be literally giggled at every time they walk down the stage, and we all can pretend like this is cute, whatever. We're gonna give her to that walk. We're gonna do it. Like, that's also the easier song for her. Pop off. Cha Cha Bitch, Pretty Gang, and Peanut Butter are left. And Sierra over here, I know everyone's thinking, I'm not the person who's going to do a nice rap. You aren't, and you didn't. You aren't, and you did not. Okay? And that's cool. It's cool, CC. It's cool. Main Event was more your tease. Born Naked's more your tease. This, no. No. All right? Okay. I know y'all are thinking, this is so... You did... No. A safer bet would have been Sissy That Walk, and you know it. But you wanted to keep this little memeable moment for just... That's fine. That's fine. Juicy's still there. You won't let that girl have Cha Cha, bitch. We know. We know. So you only had that to choose from. Because what is it? You can't do Peanut Butter. You can't do Peanut Butter. I'm so thankful that didn't happen. You can't do Peanut Butter. What? Oh, you couldn't do Peanut Butter. I'm just imagining that right now in my head. I would have been so frustrated looking at my TV. I'm like, girl, that is beef jerky. There's no way. That ain't no peanut butter. That is beef motherfucking jerky, honey. A beef stick. Okay. Getting into the lip sync itself, and y'all need to vote in the live chat here. I got the poll posted for you. Who won this one? I know some of you, there are a couple of Kenya haters up in here. So you're going to give it to CC. And I totally understand that. But I'm going to hype up my baby girl because she actually tore the fuck out this lip sync today. And I was proud, Papa. I said, knew the words, was on the beat. It actually gave what needed to be done for this situation. This was the salt I wanted on my food. This was the seasoning I asked for. I know Sierra wanted us to show us that she had some garlic powder in her spice cabinet, but the paprika was lacking. There was no onion powder, no Tony Satcheras, honey. She had like a sample packet of Lowry's, bitch. It wasn't what we needed. Taco seasonings used for everything. No, girl, we got to do something different. You can apologize for whoever wants to hear that. That wasn't for me, baby. Miss Mother was tearing it, turning it, and was lip syncing and tore it up. This other girl over here walked and tried to rap and looked like a Gigazalia doing abba abba deepa dabba doopa doopa doop. I loved it. I was here for it. You tore, sister, and I'm glad too. You still gonna have people say that you don't know what you're doing, sister, and they fall into the soup, and that's fine. But like, baby, you cleared. And I needed it to happen, and it gave me where I needed it this. So, and it will continue. But you had no choice but to win. I'm gonna be honest with you. You had a choice. Now this part, sister, I am gonna look at you crazy. I'm gonna look at you very crazy for this. You had that leg up. That's 2 o'clock, Blake. You're rude, sister. You rude, sister. Blake talk about that foot is at 3. No, Eureka has her foot at 4s and 3s. This lady got her foot at the 2 o'clock. That's not 1, but it's 2. You didn't drop into a split and I wanted to hit you in the face. I'm not lying. I was like, girl, what? You did a fucking kick out little, not even a donkey kick. Not even a donkey kick, just a horse's ass of a kick, and then walked and then turned around and then did a slide split. I wanted to punch you in the face, Kenya. Bitch, if you didn't just drop and let your whole puss hit the ground and possibly break a testicle, that's what you needed to do. But I know you got a whole nother song. But you, how dare you hold your 2 o'clock, your 2:30 legs? Got the leg up here at 2 and the other one at the 6, 2:30 leg. Your 2:30 body. Was that a rant pack team? Was that for the rant pack? Because we always go live at 2:30. I'm gonna be foolish here and say Kenya did that leg motion because we always go live on Saturdays at 2:30. That was for me. That was for me. I take it back now. I take it back. That's low-key a rant pack, you know, little tease, little Easter egg. That's what I'm gonna do. A firm 2 was better than a loose 12. Say that again. Because we know how the girls get that leg up, but when they get it up, this it'd be like, It's like, if you can't hold it, it's okay. You don't have to. But when you hold it and then we see you shake it, sister, it's not meant to be up there. You didn't stretch before this. You are going to be hurt later. And you don't have balance. Ooh, new stunt. Find a new stunt. Kenya won. And I'll be honest though, I did enjoy this. I wasn't like, Sierra was terrible, but I also wasn't just feeling the lack of what I needed for this. If I'm going to be honest with you, I need a little body. I need a little something going on over here. And Kenya was giving me what I needed for the song. It was taking me there with the rap and everything. If Miss Baba was throwing that pony for good life, I said, okay, she was dressed for the occasion. She performed it for the occasion. It is what it is. You know, I assume that the people who enjoyed Sierra's performance are Ophelia girls, if you know what I'm talking about. But Kenya won. And Sierra's titties were stared at by everybody because, yes, they look absolutely real. And it's incredible what work she did on this body. I kind of, if I'm going to be a stickler, Sierra, I really wish, since you were doing the substance, I almost wish you had like a prosthetic, like, hip bone come out. Because you remember that one scene in the movie when she was doing her stretches or whatever, and then all of a sudden it like popped out the hip real quick and she had to like push it in or whatever, or like had like a drumstick on the stomach or whatnot. Oh, that would have taken me there. That would have taken me there. But like, it was already cool because I was like, yes, I did love this movie. And I was appreciative we got a little bit of it here. It was there. But wouldn't that have been cool? Like, if there's a little chicken bone or something that was like in the stomach, because that was a whole scene of her body like shutting down because she was in her other form for too long. And that could have been a bit for like the lip sync, that she was lip syncing for too long and now her form was breaking down. Oh my God, shut up, Matt. Not me creating everything around Sierra's look for how I would have done it. Oh man, it would look crazy though. It wouldn't have made any sense either. But yes, I would have to try to make it make sense for all the songs. Like, where can I put this out? Oh my gosh. Whew. Okay, sorry, out of breath from all that giggling, tap my own jokes kind of stuff, y'all. Oh, I totally remember that. That was like the whole thing. She pulled out the belly button. Ew. Ew, 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 ew. You know what else I wish happened? If Sierra had a different partner or whatnot, and like she dragged someone across the ground, like no shade, like out of the movie. But she needs like to have the yellow coat on or something. I would have hollered while they're lip syncing, just carrying them, dragging them across the floor. They have to go at light speed though, because that was the funniest part of the movie. Like, she was dragging her so fast across the ground. I was like, what the fuck is going on? When did they get super strength? Okay. So let me close this poll. We got to get to the last of the round 2 lip syncs here. And the results are as follows. Who won? 84% of you said Kenya won. 12% of you boo tomato tomato. I'll take a little bit of that blame, Kenya. That's also my fault too. And then Sierra got 4% milk. So we thank you for your opinions. And I want to put up the next poll now, but I saw where this was going, and I thought to myself, they literally set this song up just for her, but also whoever ends up getting to choose it has the option of making this one of the funniest things to ever happen. And yeah, that's what happened. Okay, so the last two people who are left are Jane Don't and Discord. And now it's a matter of who is chosen to then pick the song, right? Jane's ball is chosen. And so Jane, realizing what an opportunity this is, also being a fan of the show themselves, being also on the internet, and understanding the assignment of the equation for all of us that are watching this right now, knew what needed to be done. And that's what made this so funny. I'm gonna let you figure that out, Greek the Geek. I'm gonna let you figure that out. I'm gonna let you figure that out. Let's see here, because it's on the nose. Yeah. Oh, yes. It's on the nose. But we've got Sissy That Walk, we've got Cha Cha Bitch, we got Peanut Butter. Well, the only thing that makes sense, the only thing is to do Sissy That Walk. And it's the way that Jane turned and looked at Discord and just laughed, and Discord already knew, like, just do it, girl. Like, let's just cornball this up, because clearly we're not doing Peanut Butter and we're not doing Cha Cha Bitch. Clearly we're not doing that. Bizarro Mirage didn't pick it for the last lip sync so she could beat Kenya, which was never going to happen. So yeah, let's go for it. And I'm laughing at Jane going, I'm going to have to do this. I'm sorry. And it's going to be Sissy That Walk. And RuPaul, the rest of us and all of us were thankful. It's like, yes, this is literally, that's why it's up there for this moment right now. Sissy That Walk, who won? Jane did. Who won the lip sync? Jane did. Who? Jane. Jane did. New name. Jane did. Jane did win this lip sync. Discord's outfit, though? Oh. She loved her little Mugler reference, mama. I know you're not going to dance in this. I know you're going to barely walk in a straight line with this, but it's a great fucking outfit, baby. It's a good outfit. We've seen her before, but it's good. It's very well done in multiple colors and variations and forms on different artists and drag queens. Did, but it's still great and very well put together. Very well. Alexandra, like, dead ass the same fucking outfit, right? So like, that's why I'm like, she love a good Mugler reference, and that's nothing wrong with that. Mugler got some good shit, but the way she put it together is really good. It's good. It's great. I did like the bra part, especially like up here in the chest. I was like, ooh, that was clean, sister. But she was terrible. Jen won, but this was funny. It was funny. It was funny because Discord knew this is not to be taken seriously. I'm not a lip syncer. I'm not really going to give what it needs to be given, but I'm going to still have a good fucking time with this. She literally said, and if I rise or if I fall, like legit Discord, and if I rise or if I fall, stop it. However, I just want them to get to see that walk. I don't need to see her do anything else but just walk stupid and have RuPaul laugh at her nonsensical ass. And Jane picking up on the beat of, I need to do this too. It just was funny to watch. It was not to be taken serious. Terrible. Terrible. Jane won. And if they announced the other girl's name, I would have immediately broken my television and turned into a construction worker and given up being a gay man. go find me a woman and have babies, and gave up and become a full-on conservative. Down. She went to remind RuPaul that she wants to be on All Stars again. You will see me again. I said, all right, don't threaten us. And there you go. And I'm sure we will, because clearly the audience has told us more whites in the top. All right, bet. Continue on. Round 3. Jane, Kenya, Mia, and Juicy. Jane's ball is picked first, just like how Vita's was. What? She just lip synced. What? Why is this continuing to happen? What? I'm so annoyed by that. Oh, the Discord fans are trying their best, honey. I know that's right. You better take up for your fool. You better. You better. You better. I like that. That's right. We will. Yeah, I want to see you in the streets. We can swing. We can swing for that. Yeah, we can. That's bullshit. Who won? 69% of you said Jane don't. I'm not reading the rest of that because that's some crap. And Boo Tomato Boo for the 9%. I thank you. All right. Jane is left to go against Juicy, Kenya, and Mia. I mean, they rigged a whole election, Elias. So, like, I wouldn't be surprised if that was just bot votes, anyways. Anywho, you're gonna go against Kenya, Mia, or Juicy. And the 2 songs that are left are Peanut Butter and Cha Cha Bitch. All right. And I will, if it pisses off the right folks. I will. I most certainly am not going to hype up somebody who don't deserve it. But I've seen worse. She chooses Juicy. Jane did a Vita. Jane did a Vita. Jane literally did a Vita. It was like, well, I mean, I'm kind of can't do peanut butter. Kenya gonna wear me out on that. I know Mia want peanut butter gonna wear me out on that. My ass can't shake a hip for now, nothing. The only thing I can possibly do is go up against Juicy, and I can play around that. But I also really just hated the fact that the girls who had to lip sync last immediately had to lip sync again. That's the part I kind of fucking hated. That was the only thing where I'm like, technically, if we're gonna be real here, like let's keep it 100. I mean, she was doomed from the start for sure. She was doomed from the start for sure. But like something about okay, in a video game tournament, it is possible for you to be in a situation where you immediately, let's say you win or you lose something, and then immediately need to go into another match. Okay, that is possible. So I can't knock that and be like, that's not fair. In certain tournaments, you do get put in positions and or brackets like that. As someone who used to also run track and field, and I did that for a very long time, if you know about the events and how that goes down too, yes, you can be put in a position where you just ran. You just finished and you just did that. You're thinking, oh, I got a third. No, we had to move the event because the other event's not ready. So we now had to move your event up. And now we're going to do the finals now. Huh? and I gotta go because I made the heat, and my time was low. So now I'm in a bracket where I immediately have to run. If it was better, I could be in another bracket to where I'd have to take some time and wait. So that is why I can't be mad, but I hate that shit because it's like, well, fuck. Can I take a moment to just like catch my breath? Can I just catch my breath? Anything like that. That's how I feel. Like I used to hate that shit, man. I knew I wasn't gonna win that day. Like I literally just gave my all for the race and I qualified, but now I gotta run 15 minutes later. That's not enough time to take a moment to like stretch a little bit. I'm really not as warmed up as I feel I am. Come on. The guys who ran in my heat now for this final have literally been like chilling for 45 minutes. Man, I used to hate that. I used to hate that. I'm like, I just gave everything. No. Of course, Juicy chooses cha-cha, bitch. Why not? That's perfect for an Afro-Cuban sister, right? Let's get the poll going here. Let's get the poll going. I have PTSD for how y'all was playing in my face with that last poll, but you know, it is what it is. I know. Dark bad, light good. I know, babies. I know the current climate in the world now. Everything is y'all just want everything. Okay, let's see here. You've had too much. We want things back now. Oh. Okay, Juicy beat her. Let's just say what it is. Juicy beat her. Juicy beat her. It's okay. She beat her. I had a good time with Jane, though. I had a good time with Jane. It almost reminded me a little bit of the Vita and hi, Bubby. It almost reminded me of, you want to come up here? Of the Vita and Mia lip sync in terms of like two different performance styles happening. Everyone say hi to Mamu. Happening at the same time. You want to lay down? Is that what you want to do? You want to lay down? Okay. You can lay down on me, Bubby. Okay, there you go. There you go, Bubba. All right. Mamu lately, if I've been seated for quite some time, has turned into a lap cat. Like he used to not be like this at all. But for those of you who are on my Patreon reactions, y'all have noticed that happen a lot. Like where he in the middle of the video will be like, okay, I'm about to come sit on you. And he hasn't been like that lately, but now he's become very much a lap cat. And then Mina's gonna get jealous in about 5 minutes to come over here and then try to jump on top of him to also be a lap cat. And then they both end up on top of me. But if you hear any heavy breathing, my baby has asthma. So sometimes he's a little wheezy. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Okay. Just trying to get this down here so you can see him. There he go. There go the baba. There goes the bobby pops. Okay, back to the show a little bit. You trying to be on camera, Mama, or are you going to be off? Hold on, I'm going to lift this up, baby. There we go. All right. Yeah, Juicy was good. I like Juicy's performance. Mama is very clean. And he wants to go outside to Ignacio, which really, I'd be like, can we not? Because you just want to go see the strays. But I thought Jane was funny. Baby, this reveal was puss. This reveal was so puss. It was so clean. It's not the first of its kind, but it was quite right with God. This little girl did a back walk over into a handstand, let the outfit come off, and then finished her walk over, and then gave a pose. Ting. Puss. 8. Did that. I was like, oh, yes. Oh, yes. It was nice. A full walk over to then pause into a handstand to then reveal to finish said walk over and then go, yeah, ate that. Didn't even need to. Look at Rue and Michelle. See, that's the kind of reaction I'm talking about. That, yeah, See, this is what we're looking for. This is what we're talking. Look at this straight man. What? Yeah, yes. And y'all are trying to ban drag. Shameful. These moments will be taken away from us if you take that away. It's a part of entertainment. It's Jane. Jane doing whatever she can, but every time Juicy crossover, oh, here she goes. This back kick out, full into an to an aerial split to then land in a split. It is one of my favorite things to see that Miss Juicy Juice do. He want to be on camera. It is one of my favorite things that she do. Oh my God. It is so good. It is so clean too. Baby, not everybody can do this. Okay? Not everybody can do this. And especially for you to hold that in the air and to get that much height to then land in it. Perfect. She did her normal little move that she does where she lands into a split. Jane's face was so fucking funny. Like, what do you expect me to do? Like, what do you expect me to do? Like, what, girl? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do against that? And Rue and Michelle just having a key cackle. Look at this man again, straight man. What? And Jamal, very in those heteronormative spaces. Yeah. Very, yeah. Man, whoa. I didn't know gays could do. Yes, we're quite talented and amazing. I'm sorry. When Jane did this bit, I hollered. When Jane did this bit, I hollered. That da 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 da. Are you cleaning yourself on me? Da 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 da. I was hollering. Then we were at the Apollo with the sweeping. Then we went to the Apollo. At the Apollo. Da, da, da. Oh, I get kisses. Oh, puppy, thank you for the kisses. I love you too. I love you too, Bubba. Oh, you all up in my business. I'm almost done with the video. Look at our cuddle time. Look at our cuddle. I know. Oh, puppy. Look at our cuddles. Look at our cuddles. Okay. But yeah, overall, Ginger was trying her best. She needed to give something else because dancing wasn't gonna be the way. Like we just gonna be honest about it. She wasn't gonna dance her way. No. But I was gonna say, and I'm not gonna lie, Jane, that exit. This birthday party sucks. Come back to my television screen immediately. How the way the girls are living for the Discord, that Jane's my Discord. Yeah. Jane is my Discord this season. Please put her back on my TV screen. So fucking funny. Oh, it's effortless to me. Like when she's really not trying, it is so good. But yeah, Jane did not win. However, she gave a good show. And I thought that was really good. Oh, puppy. Oh, puppy. I unfortunately had to wake him up this morning. Y'all see his tongue now? Yeah, he sticks it out now. I had to get up early and he was laying on top of me. And so when I got up, I didn't know he was on top of me. And I unfortunately, he flew off of me. Oh, baby. I know. You're purring. I know. What's going on with this eye? Okay, it looks fine. Okay. Now we got Kenya and Mia. Okay, hold on. Oh, bitch. Okay, you can go. Oh, you just want to lay down. Okay, bet. Let's go ahead and close out that poll. Your nail is in my leg. It's literally in my leg. Who won? 93% of y'all said Juicy. 6% of you are Discord fans. I'm just kidding. Jane don't. And 1% of you said Boots Bamboo. It was a fun lip sync overall, right? You getting down? Watch how you jump off of me. I have balls just like you, sir. Be gentle. Okay. Let's go ahead. Do you want me to get you a pillow? You want me to get a pillow? Do you want a pillow? You want a pillow. Oh my God. He's never done this in a video with me, y'all. So I think y'all should take this for what it is. You've seen the new version of my baby. Okay. 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 Oh, I'm trying to put Mama, let me put up the poll. Are you gonna get off? You're gonna be right here. Just calm down. Yes, thank you. Oh my God. He will not let me go. I'm like, oh, sister. Oh, Mia has not, I mean, Nina hasn't moved, so we're still good. Okay. Okay. He's kneading my leg right now. So if you have cats, you understand that I'm going through slight pain, but not really. But his nail is just going in and out of my skin as we speak, and I'm trying my best to hold it together. Peanut butter with Kenya versus Mia was destiny. That was destiny. Okay. My cats love towels too, but they love them especially after I've used them. Like once I got out of the shower and I put it on my bed, my cats immediately have to go like rub all over it and everything. And it's so annoying because now I have to wash that towel immediately. Can't reuse her. Yeah. Okay. This was one of my favorite lip syncs of the night. I had a good time. And it was a rematch between the two. I enjoyed myself. I was here for it. I had a cack. And these two are a key. You can tell like they love each other, and you could tell Kenya has respect for Mia too. Like Mia also sees it for Kenya. So a lot of their performance tonight, like against each other, was giving that. They made sure each other had each other's spaces, that they were also pushing it together. It was giving a lot of that. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. The beginning of the lip sync, Mia, you don't think I saw that single ladies choreography? Did you see that Mia did the single ladies choreography? She said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, up, down, boom, flat, flat. So she changed up that last little bit. So instead of it going into the ohs, instead of it doing that little sing down part, she went and did boom, cack, left, right, turn, slop, walk. Y'all gonna know Maddie's ready to go when I'm ready to go. If I ever got on this show and it came down to bucking and turning and booming and outing, I'm ready to move, bitch. I'm ready to move. You can eat me up and read me on the makeup part right now because we're still gonna get that together. But performing, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Ready to go. But she threw in that little I was like, okay. I was like, all right. And then she'd throw in a little 8 count and 16s and the 32s. You know what I'm saying? It's the 16s and the 32s they were throwing. And I was all right with it. And a couple little walks that were happening here and there. And yes, Kenya at one point in time was losing some energy. And she was a little bit tired because we got a little round 2 of this moment with the booty shaking as well. And I wanted to get a little bit more outside of that. But I was fully entertained by them throwing in the peanut butter and the jelly. It was good. It was good. But yeah, Kenya threw a peanut butter, rock, bow, boom, up, turn, yacht, hair whip, up, slide, bam, bam, walk to the back, point, strut. And then Nia is doing, she goes, boom, get low with it, peanut butter, peanut butter, peanut. Like I said, I'm ready to go, sister. But also, I know the work. I know the movements. Shit. Me and Kenya come around from the same worlds of me as far as club music and dancing and shit like that. Mia's got a professional resume, and I got my light professional resume for being a backup dancer for those years in time. But it's true, and that's how it all comes together. You know how to perform, especially if you've been on that stage now. You're gonna do it. But I was highly entertained. They gave both a great performance. I thought the last couple of run-throughs, especially round two. Round two was the key. Round two was a key. No shade. Round two was good. And so was round three. Round one, okay. We had our moments, there was some nogging, and then, Didi Fuego looked like the little cold people from Spirited Away, for those of you who know the movie reference that I'm talking about. When Sin went into the little oven place where that man was on the little furnace, and he looked like a Spider-Man with those glasses and those little pieces of coal running around. I was like, what the fuck is going on over here this Sunday? I said, Didi Fuego looked like that, and then turned into a feminine man when she disrobed. But yeah, it was so good. Outside of Mandy Mango almost hurting herself on the stage and falling to her death. Yeah. And was nogging the whole way through, even the other elements before she fell to her death. I was like, ooh, that's some, ooh, no. But it was good. Oh, and these two ate, and I enjoyed them together, and it was fun to see that redo. Now, Kenya, that slide dip. I'm not even gonna call it a dip, sister. You slid into home plate. The way you slid down like that, I hollered. I'm not gonna lie. And then you had the legs open, sister. You said, "Open my peanut butter." I said, "All right, all right." Mia was throwing whatever she could with her padding, and them holes were sweaty and hot at the end of it, and that felt right, especially for a lip sync. I love how you can just groom yourself on me, Mamu. Kenya, you will always be famous in my eyes. They better call you again, sister. They're going to be looking at you with a micro, okay, under a magnifying lens. That's fine, bitch. Continue to chew. Let them hoes hate. And yes, we can use that card if we want to. We can. The finale we all knew was going to happen. In case you're wondering about this angle, my cat has decided to join us for the show. One of my cats, he's right here. So, yeah, we can't go nowhere. RuPaul's last song is Cover Girl. All right. That's fine. I know Mia tired. I'm sorry. I know Mia was tired, sister. I know Mia was tired. Girl. Because it's not like Mia just didn't do anything for one lip sync or just did a ballad. Nah, Mama was moving since the moment they told her to go. So, I know you tired. I know you tired, sister. Are you done? Oh, I got cat hair all in my nose. Oh my God. I'm sorry. It was fun. It was good. These two are performers. Now, this cover girl part, I don't know if we needed to do all that. I don't know if we needed to do all that, Mia. I know this was a great little break for you in this part, but that random application of, a good red lip to this look, I was like, I don't know if that was necessary, sister. But I will say, when you hoes got to the back of that stage and you locked in for the walk, now walk. Now walk. I said, puss. That was right. Once again, y'all do the synchronization so well. It's so good. It's so good. This part also I thought was a bop. If y'all didn't notice this, they started doing their own bucks while the other one would pause and then emote and lip sync. There's a part where Juicy goes into her own stunts and her 16s and her 32s for the girls that count when you're dancing. And then she let Mia do it, and then they did it back and forth. Then Juicy started a whole routine that they've been worked on, the Slave for You bit. And then Mia clocked into that. I was like, oh, I didn't end the last poll. I did. Oh, I thought I did. I apologize. I have a child in my arms right now. Let me close that poll. Let me get this other one up. My bad. I'm a survivor. I got 2 kids. Okay? I got one of them on my lap right now. Give me a break today. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay. Woo. Oh, please, why are you cleaning your nuts on me? Please don't do that. That's nasty. For the last poll, 81% of you said that Mia won, 18% of you said that Kenya won, and 1% of you are Discord. I'm just kidding. 1% of you said boo tomato boo. Big Mama, 2 kids. Listen. A single gay that works too hard and love the kids, his kids and never saw. That's right. Come on, Rant. Pack your back at your music. Can you not eat your nuts in front of me, please? I mean, you can't use them because they were taken away, but I really hate when the lighting on this stage fucks up certain shit that we can see. And there are times I really wish they would just honestly let that camera just sit in front for a panoramic view and we just get the lip sync that way and they do no editing. Sometimes I really just wish they would. Also, why are you showing the audience, the judges, while he's still doing it? You hear him too, enjoy him. Are you still down there? Because this leg is up. Do you see this leg? That's his leg. That's not his arm. That's his leg. This is his leg, y'all. Look how far back it is. He's flexible like his daddy. Okay, back to what I was saying. He's getting more aggressive with it. And I'm trying so hard not to holler. He's getting way more my whole body moving. That's how much he into it right now. Jesus Christ. Whoa, girl. Okay, so I wish sometimes that they would just not. Look at how Juicy's doing a full aerial, but we can barely see it. Y'all have got to stop throwing them lights on the stage like that now. Please, because we missed a whole nasty aerial. I was like, oh, Juicy, no, the lighting got you, sister. I'm so sorry. Oh, but when you went back there and did that pivot step, that little with the footwork, yeah. I was like, come on, Juice. Come on, Juice. Hey, come on, Juice. But it was a good time. The whole bit, the choreography, everything. Mia and Juicy are fucking entertainers. They're stars. And their dances, and they do it so well. And I'm glad I live in a world where these two people exist for real. Because I said, you hoes are entertaining as fuck. And I think Kenya is in the same boat. I put Jane Don't up in that piece. Maybe in there. I know I like how Nene's been rocking too. But I will say some of these girls, I have really been entertained when it comes down to, okay, we got a bucket, we got a lip sync. Bow, let's go. Let's go. Oh, okay. Okay, wait a minute. We're going to like it deeper, baby. Juicy is the winner. I just want to end this video. Juicy is the winner of the Lollapalooza, of the RuPaul-A-Paruza, whatever the fuck they're calling it. Juicy wins. Congratulations to the Juice. And the poll, y'all felt the same way with Juicy getting 50%, but 44% of you said yes to all, as in you just enjoyed it all together, and Mia got 6% here. Florida still retains the Lalaparuza title. I'm gonna need some of my Texas girls to get up on the cast that can buck. Please. No shade to Florida. Shout out to Florida. Well, not for political reasons, but shout out to my babies in Florida. Yeah, we got to get the other girls. It's not just one city. Don't be holding it down like that. One state hold it down like that. But Florida do be turning out the dolls. So let's clock in. But no, it was a good time. To me, I knew Juicy was gonna win, but I just wanted to see how it went down. And overall, it was And honestly, after these last couple episodes, yeah, I needed that. Especially last week's episode. Very, very snooze fest. Okay, me and you top 2 on season 21, and they better give us some black music. Sister, do we need to do a ballad? Can we is it that, or can we just get some? They give us some. I want Toni Braxton personally. If we're gonna do a finale, sister, I want us to do Toni. We need to do a Toni song. Okay, gotta be Tone. Like, I need Tamar background vocal Toni, okay? I need Tamar singing the bridges, that tone, okay? Oh, we doing Whitney? Oh, so if we're doing Whitney, and if it's the finale, it has to be I Have Nothing. It has to be. Like, that's the only song that I can think of that would be extremely appropriate for a finale lip sync for a crown, and it's I Have Nothing, and we're in gowns, bitch. Do you feel me? Like, and I'm talking about gowns. And it's the emoting, it is the floor work in terms of walking the floor. If you want to do a reveal, it has to be into another beautiful gown. It cannot be into no underwear. It has to be almost like you're walking out of your ball gown to go into a mermaid gown or into a smaller, thinner, slimmer gown, but never into any underwear. It's an eleganza showdown. Because it's I Have Nothing, and it's Whitney Houston. That song not only has to be done correctly, it needs to be given the right emotion, because if you haven't seen the movie and you don't know the song, you're not going to get it. Also, you need to watch the music video of her with the orchestra. That's it. Watch Nippy sing that song. You don't know it, you're going to lose. That's why they don't do Whitney Houston like that unless it has the oots, oots, oots mixed with it. Because if you give them the original song, mind you, it's going to be expensive as fuck. But also, I don't think the girls are going to be able to do it. I don't think they're going to be able to like really give like that emotion behind it. They're going to be trying too hard, or they're going to be under the mark. I know, but they should do Toni and Whitney. They should do more Mariah. They should do more Mariah. I need someone to buy their music and make it cheap again. Hey, I'm just playing. That's the one thing about Drag Race I think is missing, is the element of certain songs that are actually in the drag like lexicon and library of music that we know about, that we have seen the girls actually perform. They're just not, I just feel like they're never going to do it. And if they do, it's not going to be with the right people, and it's going to be a mess up. And then they're going to be like, see, we told you. And then we get like another Kim Petra song or Addison Rae's ass or something like that. And it's like, we're not going to actually get something that's really timeless. We're going to get something of the now and the moment, but not timeless music. That's why I'm annoyed to tap it. But our top 3, y'all, not tomorrow. Next week, we have a finale. Either Darlene Mitchell, Nene Coco, or Mikey Meeks is going to win. I personally would like to see Mikey Meeks win this season. If Darlene won, it would be a gag in a positive way for me. I would be gagged. But in a good way. I'd be gagged, but in a good way. Like, what? I don't see it for Nene. Even though Nene's mad talented, I feel like they're going to save Nene for another show and another season. I really do. As much as I think Nene's that girl, I feel like they're about to save her ass. If Nene ends up winning the season, I wouldn't be upset either, but it'd be more of a gag and than a like Darlene. Oh my God, Darlene won? It'd be like this. Nene won. Okay, Nene was one of my top picks from the jump. She had a really rough ride at the end. Maybe that finale was where it was at. That's where my brain would go. Whereas for me, I'm like, Mikey, you've been chewing low key. You're also one of my favorites this season. That mug is undeniable. And I like Mikey a lot. So, yeah. I don't know. We'll see, y'all. It'll be next week. And then, of course, we'll get our All-Stars announcement coming up soon after that. Are we rechanging positions again? Are we rechanging positions again? We are rechanging positions again. Okay. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Terry, it always depends on that last episode. You never know if Nene just comes out the gate swinging and sprayed with gold. I'll be very excited for All Stars 11. I'll be honest with you. I'm missing some of my people, and I like All Star seasons a lot. Like I like them a lot, just because it's like we get to see everybody again. It's like a family reunion almost. Even though we're not like in the family, we like know of the family, and we're just excited to see the family again from like across the fence over the street, and maybe at a different office building on the roof with binoculars. But it's fun, and that list is true. And that list is true. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you, Eric, it is true. Mm-hmm. My friend was trying to get me to go to the premiere thing that they have out there, but again, never in Texas, and it's always a little bit far away, and I gotta pay for it. I would still go if I found a way to go. I probably would, but I'm more focused on my vacation. I'm supposed to go in July. Your mama has really been up here today, yo, puppy. Y'all, I call him Bubby. His name is Mama, but I call him Bubby, and he answers to both. Bubby's special to me. I don't know why I like to say that name. It sounds like my brother's name, which is Bobby, which is interesting. Bubby also comes from Flapjack, the whale, and something about that was she was my favorite character. And it was always like Flapjack. Flapjack was so like affectionate with Bubby, and it feels like the same way with him too. So I don't know. That's just his nickname. I'm going Bubby. Bubba Bub. Is that a little love bite? Is that what that is? Yeah, that was a little love bite. You want to get rid. Oh. That was a little love bite. Oh. That was a daddy rub my head. Rub the back of my head, please. But yeah, Bubby unfortunately has asthma, and we got to get his teeth removed because of his stomatitis coming up very soon. But luckily, he's been doing really well lately. I've been so proud of him. He was lethargic for a couple of months. I didn't even want to talk about it with y'all. I was very much like looking at him, very much keeping a big eye on him and all that jazz. We got to cut this nail, honey. We got to cut that nail. We got to. But he has picked up his weight. He's picked up his energy. I think Mina's also a big part of that. Mina like makes him move. Mina gets him up. And she like even calls out for him in the middle of the night. She'll be in bed with me and she'll call for Mamu. And I'm always like, why are you yelling? And the next thing I know, Mamu like walks in. I'm like, let me understand y'all's language. But lately he's really been, and y'all know this for those who've been watching my channel, he don't normally get up here. Normally I'll pull him up and be like, okay, I'm done. I don't want to be up here no more. But you've been calling me now. Ow. And just want to go ahead and get patted. Okay. All right, we're getting off the live, Bubba. We're getting off the live. We're getting off the live. That's all. And that's still crazy that they're not actually related, but Mina hated him. Hated him the first 3 days. Growling, hissing, all of that. And all he did, he just kept going over to her, trying to get a boop. Just trying to boop the nose, just trying to give her a little pet, let her know I'm so happy you're here. Like literally all he wanted to do was show her love. And she hated him. And then remember, I did a whole video on this. 3:00 in the morning that Saturday, I hear Mina's first, no. And I'm like, what the fuck? Right next to my bed. I said, hop on in. And she hopped in the bed, and then Mamu hopped in right after that. And they cleaned each other, and it was love after that. Like as if it was nothing, as if she never hated him. It was so weird. Cats are funny. They get a bad rap and they shouldn't get one, but cats are fucking crazy. I think they're closer to humans than dogs are, especially with how they operate and act and do what they want to do. But yeah. Okay, everybody, I'm done for the day. Me and Mama are going to get out of here. I'm going to spend some time with my children and give them some love from Dada right now. So, if you want to, hit the like button. Please do that. And make sure you leave a comment after this video talking about this episode and your highs and lows, your yeses, your nos, and thoughts on the lip syncs. Whatever your opinions are, they're yours. I don't need to tell you how to feel, just like you don't need to tell me how to feel. So say how you want to feel in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. And if you want to drop it to people in my jar, please and thank you. It is paypal.me/Matty-Rants, cash up Matt924, and Venmo/Rants. The hunger pains just hit me. That's why I took a bit deep breath. I'm like, ooh, I need to eat something, bitch. I need to eat something. Yeah, both of my cats are adopted from the Houston SPCA. Yes, I can say it just like that. They're both adopted, and both of them were in the same box at different times. So when I got Mamu's adoption anniversary is May 27th. And his birthday, he'll be 5. Oh. Puppy for 5 years. Oh my God. I don't think I bet. Yeah, because you were 1 when I got you. You were older. That's why I didn't have to pay that much. I mean, it was the baby. Is it 5, Papa? I think it is. His anniversary's coming up. I think so. Hold on, let me look this up. Maybe he'll be 4. Maybe I'm exaggerating. I think maybe 4 because I have their birthdays in here. Oh wow. Okay. So he'll be 4. Yeah, he'll be 4. And Mina will be 3. So I adopted Mamu on May 25th, 2023. So Mama will be officially with me. I have cat hair all on my face. I'm itchy. He'll be officially with me for 3 years, and he'll be 4 years old on November 18th. Minako was adopted on December 28th, same year as Mamu, 7 months later. And her birthday is August 28th of 2023. So they're 6 months apart. They're not 6 months apart. They're months apart. But yeah, remember, I adopted Mamu the day before my mom's birthday. And then I got Minako after Christmas because I got her as a present for Mamu because he was so sad. Remember, he used to cry every night before he went to sleep. And I hated it. So I was like, I can't do this no more. I got to get him a partner. And everyone was like, you're not going to have no money. You're so responsible for getting him. And yeah, it's been a struggle for real, but they're happy and I'm happy and we're making it and we're doing it. And they're my babies and fuck you for feeling it some kind of way. My children are taken care of, regardless of how you feel. Shoot. They eat before me sometimes. Puh. And this is proof of that. Puh. Ain't that right, blah, blah. Anywho. But yeah, every single minute. And yes, I'm beyond thankful for my kids. And I get it, especially with pet parents. I get it. Boy, okay, I'm getting off camera. My mom was giving me the love taps. He's like, get off. It's time to go. It's time to go. You're talking too much. You're talking too much, daddy. Okay. Thank y'all for tuning in. I will see you tomorrow, Sunday. I won't be back Sunday, but I actually will be going live Monday. I have been meaning to do like a hot topic video with you, and I was supposed to do it this past week. We got a lot to catch up on because Coachella also happened, and I think it was smart of me to wait now because we got a lot to cover in the universe of what the fuck is going on out in these streets, and I can't wait to get into it with you. So I'll see you back on Monday. If you're on my Patreon, I'll also see you Monday for the Devil Wears Prada movie reaction. We're going to do that together. I'm still trying to figure out how to do that live, so I'll let you know if and how that works together for sure. For real. Your co-host is like literally, he's like, we have to wrap this up. Like, I'm tired of you talking. Because you know that I don't talk at all when I'm off camera. I'm all quiet and shit. So, but okay, everybody, have yourselves Have yourselves a great rest of your Saturday. If it's Sunday, wherever you are, have a great Sunday. If you're watching this in the playback, I hope you had a good time today. And I really do appreciate you for tuning in and being here. I believe we finished all of our polls. Shout out to Emrika for keeping me in line today. Thank you, baby, because you know the ADHD in me doesn't work. And I had to have my baby up here. Yeah, I was multitasking. Oh, thank you so much, Infinite Pandora, for Mamu-chan. You got to tip people, baby. That buys you 5 cans of cat food. If we go to PetSmart, it gets 6 cans. That part. Kroger's, you wilding for how much you charge me for cat food now. I've had to go to HEB lately because I don't know what is going on with those prices, but you gouging you gouging. But also PetSmart still has the better prices on wet cat food. That part. And they have all the litter I'm looking for. Nowhere else does. I have to always go to PetSmart and I hate it. But thank you, Infinite Pandora. I appreciate you. Speaking of which, I need to get more cat litter. I think I will go out and go get some now. I love y'all. Have a good day. Take care of yourselves. If you see me online playing a video game and you want to join me, go ahead and send me a message. I'd be more than happy to hop on the game with you, especially if it's Dead by Daylight, okay? Especially if it's there, right? Very good. Okay, I will see you later over here in my network channel, Pasta Vacations. I don't know. I just made up some random word, but no. Bye, y'all. Take care. Appreciate you down. Make sure I got all the super chats in. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the tippy was today. Thank you for just being here. And I will see you for the next one. I have got to stop talking. I've got to stop talking. His nails are digging in my skin. Okay, I'm done talking. Good night, y'all. Take care. Listen.